Hey YouTube, guitar vocalist back with another video. The channel which teaches you how to sing and play guitar at the same time, how to perform by yourself if you need to. With that being said, here is a little trick I use to help me when singing and playing guitar at the same time. This trick is a little bit of a mind game, and it's asking yourself, what comes first, guitar or singing? Now, ideally, of course, you want both your voice and the guitar to be the best they can possibly be. You want them to sound amazing. But in reality, that's not how life works, okay? The truth is, whenever you're performing with both guitar and voice, you're going to struggle in the sense that you will either have to pull back your singing a bit to allow your guitar to come in, or pull back your guitar a bit to allow your voice to come in. It's just the nature of how it goes. It's hard to do both at once. Now sure, of course, if you have a lot of time to sit and practice, maybe you can iron it out where both are exactly how you want, and that's good, but that dream can't always happen. Sometimes you're just in a band and you just sort of get excited and want to try and practice a song and you haven't had the time to practice it, or maybe you just didn't have the time to iron something out as well as you'd like, so you got to use some tricks to make your performance still be good and presentable. So let's say that you are able to separately do both the vocal part and the guitar part of a song perfectly. What approach should you take when trying to combine them and put them together? Should you start by playing the guitar and then sing on top of it? Or should you start by singing and try and add guitar under it to support it? Now, there is no one correct answer, and this varies from performance to performance. However, my go-to, what is easiest for me, is generally to start with the voice. This is because people are going to hear a poor singing performance much before they actually hear a poor guitar performance. It's very obvious if you mess up your singing. It's not as obvious if you play something a little bit off on your guitar. You want your singing to be on par. Now, in theory, what you can always do is you can just play a song by only strumming each chord once and then singing it perfectly, and that'll sound way better than singing it badly and playing the guitar part perfectly. So if I take an example, I'm gonna just take this song right here by Alice in Chains. Down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. So let's say I just try and play the guitar 100% perfectly, but sort of put my singing on it. It's gonna sound like this. Down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved, yeah. So it was kind of weird of me to try and pull back my voice to show the example there, but hopefully you kind of see what I'm getting at. The guitar was played perfectly, but the voice was really like, how do I enter that in there? Now let me show you what that song looks like with the guitar played badly, but the singing played well. Down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. You see my point, don't you? Like, it's better for me to sing it correctly, but then mess up on the guitar, than it is for me to mess up on the voice, but play the guitar correctly. However, there are examples where you might prefer to actually focus more on the guitar than you do on the singing. That's if you have like a complex guitar line where the singing is just kind of there, but not necessarily the forefront of the song. So here's an example of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So the song just repeats that on guitar. If I want to sing with it, it's a little bit tough and the guitar starts to struggle. So if I try and really accentuate, so I'm going to be kind of going back and forth here to show you my process of doing it. I've played the song a few times, so I know it, but I'm going to just show you how my performance changes as I focus on the voice more or guitar more. So, I come to decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. Na 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 na, one gotta lay it on, but I need more than myself this time. Whew. And do you feel how actually my guitar is getting quiet, and I'm singing it okay, but my guitar is really getting quiet. If I just focus on the singing, what happens is I mess up the guitar a lot there, and it really starts to show. But if I try and focus on the guitar and just add in a bit of singing, You'll see. So I'm going to try and do the guitar perfectly while just slowly adding some singing. Come to the sign, na 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 na, in my life just to get high on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, but I need more than myself this time. Na 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 na, better not leave me before I get my chance to ride. Well, it's killing me, what I really need, but I need more than myself this time. Hey, listen what I... and so on. I switched the chords there. But did you see how I'm like na 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 na? But I tried to play the guitar, and the guitar sounded a lot better there than in the previous example. And then over time, I can strengthen the singing and make it better to match the guitar. But really, if I mess up that line on guitar, it's a problem. Come to decide that the things that I try were in my life just to get high on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, but I need more than myself this time. So that's an example of a song where maybe you want to kind of try and pull back your voice and focus more on guitar, especially because it's easy to sing. The song doesn't have any crazy range issues or breathing issues. You could pretty much just sing it in one breath by just being like na 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 na, and then you're there. Ultimately, what ends up happening is with both of these approaches, you end up with a product that's somewhere in the middle, where a little bit of your guitar suffers, a little bit of your voice suffers, but overall your performance is really good. And also another plus of trying out both of these approaches are that you can make the song more yours, quote unquote. So essentially, you're making the song, because you have the opportunity to practice from both angles of lead and rhythm, you're able to just play around with the song more and feel out where you should pull back, where you shouldn't, and it really lets you accentuate both parts of your skill set as a guitar vocalist, so your guitar and your voice. And remember, these songs that I use as examples, these are songs that are sung by somebody who doesn't play guitar or by somebody who plays guitar but doesn't sing. So it's like, how can you shouldn't set a standard for yourself based off of somebody that can't even do that themselves, let alone want yourself to do it. It doesn't make sense for you to say to yourself, oh, I should be able to sing and play this perfectly, when the band doesn't even do it. Anyway, this is just one little tip, trick that you can use when toying with how to learn a song to perform by yourself. Ask yourself, does voice come first? Does guitar come first? So that's it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this content and you want to see more. If you don't like it, be sure to let me know why. If you do like it, be sure to let me know why in the comments below. And that's it for right now. Thank you guys. Until next time.